Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam, Allah Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I hope you're all doing well, inshallah. Let me start off by saying this. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Today's video is going to be the recent passing of Shuhada Sadaqah, also known as Sinead O'Connor. These are not topics I like to talk about. The topic of this late sister as well, I was apprehensive to talk about. However, some of the things I've seen going on around me in my hometown concerning this news has pushed me, I guess, to make a short video on it so that inshallah, God willing, it will be beneficial. Now, as someone from Scotland, like cousins to the Irish, and as a semi-older person, and coming from a non-Muslim background, I'd be absolutely lying if I said I didn't know who Sinead O'Connor was. In 2018, she became Muslim. She presented herself in, hijab, a headscarf, and she gave some good insight into the revert experience from what I saw, which, again, was very little. I don't know about how she got on after she reverted. I don't know about her development, etc. She was a sister to us in Islam, a very new sister. So may Allah forgive any of her shortcomings and grant her Jannah. Ameen. I found it really frustrating after hearing the news to see a large amount of mainstream media, only few, presented her photos as a Muslim, a visible Muslim. It just astounded me that they didn't give her the honour of presenting her how she chose to present herself in the end. But at the same time, am I surprised? No. But I have to say, what frustrated me in the circulation of this news was the amount of Muslims who were sharing pictures and videos of her as a non-Muslim, sharing videos of her songs. And these are not even people who present themselves as laymen, okay? Like, I'm from the city of Glasgow. There were respected members of this city within the Muslim community who were circulating videos of her without her headscarf, pictures of her without her headscarf. And before anybody comes back and says, she's Sinead O'Connor, she was a celebrity who had pictures and music and everything everywhere, it really doesn't matter at all. As her ummah, as her brothers and sisters, as her community, it should be our want, need, reflex, desire to uphold her honour after she has passed. As people who have supposedly studied Islam, I'm emphasising that for a reason, because this is how it is presented. You really dropped the ball on this one. Not only because you're doing it, and not only because I feel like it's disrespectful to the sister, especially in this circumstance, especially after we know that she has passed, but also as a person who is known within the community, who is respected within the community. For you to do that, it really has me worried for the people that you have influence over. There are conditions to sharing photos and videos generally. But like I said, when it comes to this sort of circumstance, when someone has passed, there should just be that little bit more caution and a little bit more consideration and urge to do that person honour, justice and dignity. I really felt that it was important to make this point, and I make this point individually in this personal story of Sister Shuhada, but I also make it a point generally. Before you are quick to share videos and pictures, think about the permissibilities of that. Think about the dignity and honour of the people within those videos. Think about the Islamic rulings regarding it. Don't be so quick, because you never know the consequences that it could have on yourself or on the people involved. As a Muslim community, as people who have access to the truth, have access to the knowledge, people who are presenting themselves as leaders within the community, then responsibility comes with that. We should know better, inshallah. I also want to just finish off by saying this. As I mentioned previously, I didn't know too much about Shuhada pre-Islam. I knew her enough considering all the details that I mentioned, where I was from, the era I grew up in. But the little that I knew told me that she was a soul searching for truth. She was a soul that desired guidance and comfort and peace. And only that can come from God. I connect with that and share that and empathise with that journey. She was 56, around the same age as my mother. And that's not old. That's quite young for this day and age. So this is a reminder to all of us that tomorrow is not guaranteed. Therefore, we need to put our best foot forward each time, each day. Our to-dos should be ones that we are happy and content with them being our last actions, I guess, if that makes sense. I have said anything wrong, know that that comes from me and my limitations and need for knowledge. And any good is from Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.